West Virginia sets the scene with miles upon miles of uninterrupted rolling mountains. The stunning scenery is one of the top reasons to visit West Virginia. In a state engulfed with wilderness, it's no surprise that its capital city, Charleston, feels much more like a small town. That's really because it is, with a population that hovers just around 50,000. But what the city lacks in cosmopolitan shuffle, it makes up for with history, events, and a whole lot of things to do. In this video, you'll see the top 10 things to see and do in Charleston. The suggestions are based on our several exciting trips to the City of Angels. Here are our top 10 picks. Begin with number 1, State Capitol. West Virginia's most recognizable building, the Charleston State Capitol, rises majestically above the banks of the Kanawha River, with a dome 5 feet higher than that of the U.S. Capitol in Washington, D.C. The 300-foot dome is entirely covered with 23.5-karat gold leaf applied in tiny sheets less than 4 inches square. The building's architect, Cass Gilbert, relied on themes from classical antiquity for this limestone building, as he did for several of his other well-known works, such as the U.S. Treasury Building and the U.S. Supreme Court Building in Washington. Number 2 is the West Virginia State Museum. On the way, you'll see archaeological finds, including one of the state's most famous hoaxes, the Braxton County Ruined Stone. Visit an original settler's cabin. Take a realistic trip through a simulated coal mine. And get an introduction to West Virginia's history, culture, traditions, and art. Short films and audio commentary enrich the experience. Number 3, Capitol Street and Capitol Market. Along Capitol Street, visitors can stroll through old-time Charleston, with its well-maintained historical buildings. Cafes, bookstores, and boutique shops sit along the tree-lined brick sidewalks, where restaurants offer everything from pizza and Asian food to house-made ice cream. Monthly, March through December, the street hosts art walk events that celebrate the city's artistic talent with free, self-guided walking tours of shops and galleries featuring paintings, sculptures, photography, and music. Number 4, West Virginia Veterans Memorial. This impressive and poignant oval monument features 4 monoliths, each representing one of the 4 20th-century military conflicts. A reflecting pool surrounds the monument, whose interior walls are faced with polished black granite etched with the names of fallen West Virginia veterans. Sculptures of 4 figures representing the 4 major service branches and each of the conflicts are the work of the memorial's designer, P. Joseph Mullins. The statues represent a World War I doughboy, a World War II sailor, a Korean aviator, and a Vietnam Marine, each in full gear. Number 5 in our list, East End Historic District. The neighborhood around the Clay Center and State Capitol is more commonly referred to as East End, and is one of the city's oldest and most diverse commercial districts, where modern urban styles blend with Charleston's history. The area has recently seen a regeneration enlivened by an eclectic mix of public art ranging from graffiti-style works to historic statues. The State Capitol dominates this riverside district, and on its grounds is the East End's oldest building, the 1815 Holly Grove Mansion. In this district, which is listed on the National Register of Historic Places, you'll find examples of at least a dozen different architectural styles spanning the city's history, from Georgian and Greek Revival to prairie and bungalow. Number 6, Kanawha State Forest. Hike, bike, cross-country ski, or pitch a tent at Kanawha State Forest, 7 miles south of Charleston. The scenic 9,300-acre forest is especially popular with nature lovers for its bird life, which includes 19 species of wood warblers that nest in its woodlands. The park is a popular place for picnics and has a children's playground. This makes it a good place for families. And the park is also popular with walkers and hikers for its well-kept trails. Number 7. Ruffner Cabin and Daniel Boone Park. When the old Joel Ruffner home on Kanawha Boulevard was torn down in the 1960s, hidden within it was found the walls of the original log cabin around which the later house had grown, carefully reconstructed in Daniel Boone Park. This cabin, built sometime before 1803, is believed to be the oldest extant house in the county, built by Joseph Ruffner. You'll find some Ruffner furniture on display in the Craig Patton House. Number 8. Haddad Riverfront Park. Overlooking the Kanawha River and the rolling mountains in the distance, Haddad Riverfront Park is one of the top locations in Charleston to enjoy live outdoor events. The amphitheater can seat up to 2,500 people, while boaters can dock at the park and watch the city activity and live events from the Gorge's water vantage point. In fact, this is the place where you'll be able to catch the free concert series, live on the levee. Number 9. Charleston Town Center. Charleston Town Center is an enclosed shopping mall in downtown Charleston, West Virginia. One of the largest enclosed malls in the United States to be located in a downtown shopping district. It has comprised more than 130 tenants on 2 levels at its peak, in addition to food court on a partial 3rd level. Several vacancies in later years have led to conversion of large portions into office space. Popular full-service restaurants include Chili's Bar and Amp Grill. The only remaining anchor store is JCPenney. The mall is owned by Hull Property Group. Finish with number 10, New River Gorge National Park and Amp Preserve. The New River Gorge National Park and Preserve is a unit of the United States National Park Service, NPS, designed to protect and maintain the New River Gorge in southern West Virginia in the Appalachian Mountains. Established in 1978 as a national river and redesignated in 2020, the park and preserve stretches for 53 miles, 85 kilometers, from just downstream of Hinton to Hawks Nest State Park near Ansted. The park is rich in cultural and natural history and offers an abundance of scenic and recreational opportunities. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite thing to do in Charleston? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.